but we'll waste a lot of time doing it. Oh, snap, we're live. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Farm Sim Show. It's Friday. Clutch is to my right, your left. I'm DjGoHam. I'm on your left, to his right.
Did you say I'm DjGoHam? I'm confused. I thought you said I don't know what our names are right now. I don't know where am I at?
You're there. I'm here, but you're also over there.
Oh, hang on a sec. You want to be closer, you said, right? There you go.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. Way too far away. That's all right. Ooh, hang on. What's that in the background? You hear that? Very quiet. Oh, there's a motorcycle going by outside as well. Shut up and try to listen to the song. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. You know the week is over. And these two idiots are on your screen and they're going to talk about Farm Sim but not play the game.
It has been maybe one of the more interesting weeks we've had in Farm Sim ever.
Not
necessarily the best, but definitely interesting.
By Tuesday, the world was on fire, and I got to deal with it.
Ooh.
You know how fun this was one of those weeks that reminded me how fun it is to do news videos in Farming Simulator.
You know what? I'm glad you're the one doing it and I'm not. That's all I can say. And I get to be a guy that plays the game and spoke my opinion about nothing. Good times.
Yeah, there are times where I wish my opinion did not hold the weight that it does.
Yeah.
And so
I can imagine.
My opinion just becomes factual information. And it makes everybody just happy. So that just sticks with that.
Oh boy. So yeah, if you guys are joining us today, some things happened this week. We're gonna dive kind of deep into it. We'll give some opinions on it, I guess, to some degree that we can. Nothing too crazy. There's not gonna be any spicy takes here, is there, DJ? Spicy takes?
I don't think I'm allowed to give spicy takes anymore. I got canceled stuff.
You got canceled? Oh, I mean, You did put those pictures up.
Oh, no, that nobody's seen those yet. This is something different.
Oh, that's just me?
Yeah.
You don't need to send those to me.
I can't keep it going. Good Lord. Gonna make me take my hoodie off, but I can't because I don't have anything on under this.
Just go for it. You've already sent me the pictures, so
yeah, it's cold enough in this room to where I need a hoodie. As long as I don't move around too much, I won't create enough body heat to have to take this off and put my t-shirt back on. But it's too cold in the room to wear just a t-shirt.
Man, these are some first world problems, I'm telling you.
It is, and it is 94 degrees outside. I think in Canadian units, that's about 108, 109.
You're going the wrong way. You went the wrong way.
It feels like I didn't, though. It is hot outside.
You definitely did.
Finished the news super early this morning. It was like 8:30. I was like, you know what? It's only 76 degrees outside. I'm going to go sit on the back porch and do all the stuff for the podcast. And I went, opened the door, and it was...
You finished all the stuff ready for this podcast before I was even doing anything. I was driving around. I'm like, is that a text message from DJ? He's done already? I'm like 3 hours away from being home.
Yep. Normally on Fridays, I'm like struggle bussing, and I just use the excuse that I'm eating, that I didn't get it done. Granted, that is what I'm doing. But, take my time. You know how it is.
No, I apparently don't.
It has been a weird week in Farming Simulator from a modder standpoint, from Giants standpoint, from a gamer. They're the ones that just keep losing, unfortunately. And I got bamboozled into buying water. Thought this was going to be a cool drink. It is water. Did I say bamboo?
You're going to learn all these things and more when we get back after this, guys.
Huge shouty outy goes out to today's sponsor, G-Portal Game Servers. They promised to pay me in chicken nuggies for this. Did you know that G-Portal has the fastest game servers? And in fact, you can choose from a whole plethora of locations so you get the fastest speeds. Plethora. I like that word. G-Portal Game Servers is also the easiest way to get you and your friends together in one game, regardless of which platform you play on. If it's Xbox, PlayStation, PC, any of you can all play together. And don't worry, you still get to play with all your mods. In fact, you can get 25 gigabytes of mod space on a G-Portal game server. And even with all that, you're getting the fastest server, some of the most amount of mod space out there. I'm going to give you 10% off with a link down in the description. And believe me, that's like the best deal out there. You're not getting that just anywhere. In fact, I've looked, guys, and believe me, I'm looking for the best price if I have to pay to hang out with these two jabronis. And just remember, guys, G-Portal game servers, they're faster than DjGoHam going off topic. We may herd cats here, but we herd our livestock over on G-Portal game servers. Make sure you get your 10% off. Link in the description.
Nice ticker at the bottom. I saw that.
What did you? You're the one that changed it.
So it was funny. I saw the ticker at the bottom. I was like, when did we start doing G-Portal tickers at the bottom? It's this thing if you didn't see it. I saw it. I was like, hey, I didn't know we were doing that. Well, that's a different one. Yep, that's a different one too. Well, it's correct. But anyway, let's move on. Big thanks to G-Portal for sponsoring today's episode of the Farm Sim Show now.
Oh boy.
Let's
what? Awesome. Let's get into this. First of all, where can we be found today? I think we're live on my channel. The main show is on my channel right now.
Yep. And
we're live on
our Facebooks with all 6 people watching. What's up, y'all? Appreciate you.
If you're on Facebook, say hi.
And then you're on Twitch.
We got Twitch as well. Yeah, we're everywhere. You know what? Pretty much everywhere. And don't forget, if you guys want to hear an audio format, you can check us out on your favorite podcast platform. There is a link down in the description for that, or just search up the Farm Sim Show on whatever platform you're on. You should be able to find it.
You will find
it. The top-rated farming simulator podcast.
Yep. I forgot that we did that thing that one day where Giants was higher rated than we were, so we may or may have asked people to go spam it.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to look at that while you're talking about stuff. I mean, it's got to be close, right? We got to be up there. I think we're definitely above them.
Yeah, I mean, they quit doing it, so
we better be above them, right?
I think so. You got a couple of rowdy addies here. Tony Mip with the hot dog. I don't know what's up with that, but you know.
Oh, there's a lot of hot dogs going on.
Brian sent you a. It looks like you and K-Bot, but on like a happy day, a good day. And then Matsy sent a super chat. Doesn't matter. And then Larry dropped in with the 1999 for you. He says,
Larry's an awesome man.
Oh yeah.
He's an awesome dude. So where do you want to start today? I mean, where do we even start today? Holy.
Well, we've got a heck of
good news. Good news first.
Good news. The show will be over in even 90 minutes.
Okay. All right. You don't want to start with the good stuff first. I get it.
I built a Lego set this week. That's good news. It was actually Sunday last week. You seen this? You heard about this? I took John Deere Lego set.
You can't just switch them out. Like a quad track and a 9R are not the same, DjGoHam. You can't use the exact same pieces and just put different colors on it.
It's not a quad track. It's a Steiger, and I love it.
Steiger, yeah, you're right.
It's exactly the same. No, you ain't wrong. Yeah, it does look weird when you look at it from the front and the back. There are some stuff that's off. You're really looking at it going, why is that John Deere red? That's not the point.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Also, Walmart accidentally, or maybe on purpose, put out the new green Lamborghini picnic set like a week early. So I'm saying it comes out on Tuesday. You didn't know this?
I did know this.
Yeah.
There's something that was there on Tuesday.
Yeah. But it came out last week at Walmart. I bought one.
All right. Hey, man. I'm not complaining. I think it's a bit strange. That's all.
Oh, no, you're right. Adult man plays with Legos, lives by himself, doesn't talk to people.
Listen, I had to have kids to do that. All right.
Well, it's a cool Lego set. I should buy 3 of these.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but
it's like, you know what your stormtroopers need? Yo, that's
sitting on my desk.
That ain't even a Lego set. That's a die cast.
It's not. It's plastic, and it used to. It's kind of been broken now, but it used to like rumble. You'd push a button. No, it doesn't work anymore. Batteries are dead. Anyways.
I'm sure there's plenty of people who bleed red out there that'll make some nice comments about that not starting. So.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's
I
move
think
on.
so. There might be a few jokes there.
There may be some big stuff happened this week. Of course, the horse DLC was released on Tuesday, and weirdly enough, that's like the least of all the rest of the stuff that happened.
It's a good DLC though. Like I have to admit, I wouldn't say I was skeptical, but I was just like, whatever. And I started messing around. I'm like, you know what? There's some good equipment in here. This is a good DLC to have for sure. As far as what we've seen in the year 2 seasons past so far, I think it's my favorite stuff so far.
I like it. The map is really good.
Yeah, and you got a new map too. I mean, it's once again, it's European. It's not necessarily something I'm hugely inclined to play, but at the same time, we got a new map with Farm Sim. That's a base game map that's got all the qualities you get in a base game map now, right? So
it is very cool. So if you guys want to pick it up, if you haven't already, go check it out. If you are trying to play it with the year 2 season pass, there may be some stuff. Clutch, can I read words to you?
Oh,
everybody else hear this? Can I just read you some stuff?
I mean, I know you have been dealing with the backlash on this a lot more than I have. I heard about it just like yesterday or the day before. I'm like, what is this? What's going on here? I don't know what even people are talking about. I'm like, oh. Hey, yeah. What do you have to talk about? What do you got some more information?
This is the first time I'm publicly talking about this.
Oh, okay.
I haven't brought it up because I didn't have any official things to share. So earlier today, Giant Software Support issued a statement on X. Some owners of the premium edition, I'm so cringe, or year 2 season pass Farm Sim 22 are facing issues with the DLC, unable to access it or asked to repurchase despite ownership. Giant Software are investigating with partners. Will update us soon. No action is needed, and they just say, sorry for the inconvenience. Giant Software doesn't release many public statements on Twitter. X, so you know it's a big deal. Additionally, Jockey released a statement on the Farming Simulator Discord not long after. It says we're currently investigating an issue affecting owners year 2 season pass and or premium edition of Farm Sim 22 on Epic and Xbox. A little bit more defined on who's having the issues. They're trying to get it all sorted out. They say you don't need to do anything. So it's similar, and I'm curious, has anyone here had any issue? I'm sure they have.
I've been good myself, but I don't really fall into that category. So yeah, I'm sure there's got to be some people. I read a whole thread on Reddit about it. People were kind of losing their minds a little bit.
Yeah,
so,
and it's understandable when you've got your favorite game, which people that play Farming Simulator, and if you're watching this, probably your favorite game, it is ours as well.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work, then there's problems.
JT, no issues yet. Yeah, no, it seems like most people are good. No one's coming out and yelling at it, huh?
I mean, I've seen it in the comments of videos. So
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like I got one comment the other day, I think on like 2 days ago about it, asking if I knew anything about it. And I was like, no, it's the first. Must be just. I was just thinking, like, it must be just your game. And then you get a little more information, you dig into it, and all of a sudden there's a big post on Reddit, some stuff on X.
Yeah. So
that doesn't feel right to say.
It doesn't. No. I did see a funny meme earlier today. I'll see if I can find it and send it to you. Anyway, so there you go. There are problems. There's issues. We'll talk about this Monday on Farm Sim News, and I will reach out to Giants as well Monday morning to see if I can get any updates, but very unlikely just because they're not going to share anything with me if it's not public. And if it is, it's NDA, and they're not going to talk about that.
So Giants is definitely aware of it, though. This is not something that's somewhat. It's not really an isolated issue. It is well known now. Giants is working on a fix, of course. Let's go with that, and hopefully we get something soon. New patch. I don't know.
Fingers crossed. They'll fix it. We just don't know when.
Yeah.
But it would probably be soon. I would I would put a bet on the fact of no mods being released, on the fact that they're actually trying to figure out what's going on.
I never even thought about that part.
It's QA, you know.
Yeah.
They're working on it. And that's about all. That's all I got for you. So there you go.
That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I never even thought about the fact that there was no mods today, which makes it
yesterday, if I remember right.
Was yesterday there no mods too?
Yeah,
I wasn't around yesterday, so I wasn't paying attention. But
yeah, it was Wednesday that there were no mods. There was no mods one of the days, and then 2 of the days. Moving on.
Anyways, it's slow day for mods, but lots of day for news.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me about it. FarmCon 23 presentations. Did you know that all the presentations have been out for a couple weeks now? Did you know? Well, if you
I
didn't,
did know. I 100% did know this. Did you not know this?
well, some people must not have known because yesterday Giants released a new blog showcasing all of the presentations and the after movie, which I was in, dancing. I was like, it was fun. FarmCon 23.
Can you do that move again?
All right. It's a weird dance. I learned it. Don't worry about it. You could learn all about the new crops coming with the new DLC at the end of the year, new equipment, much more. However, all the videos that were posted were released right after FarmCon last month. So I say last month, we're still in July. You know what I mean? So there's nothing new there, but hey, you want to check it out? It exists.
I might have to clip that little dance you did. That might be a new meme I make. Like that.
You're gonna want to clip the one in the video much more. I don't know, that one's pretty good.
Take a look at that.
And then I have a tinfoil hat moment. I would like everybody to sit down.
Oh no.
Okay.
Are you gonna stay on topic, or are we gonna move off topic right now, just out of curiosity? Just before, let me, brace me for this.
If you want to stay on FarmCon topic, we can stay there for a minute.
Okay. I'm in the zone.
All right, you done? Okay.
Yeah.
Steam GP.
Oh boy.
It got updated 18 days ago on an unknown app, but we don't know what the app is. It's probably DLC 4. Just tell us what DLC 4 is already. We know it's that. What else is it going to be?
They're going to tell us right away. Quit your worrying. We're ahead of the game. We talked about this last week, that we're ahead of the game right now.
I know, but last week it was less than 18 days. And now it's 18 days.
Like, I wouldn't doubt, like, in the next couple of weeks, we'll hear something more and it'll be released, like, what, September?
Yeah, but I want it now.
You don't know. No, you don't.
I mean,
we got an update that's got to happen first. Now, of course, right? Probably, maybe a mini patch update. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm guessing there's gonna be a mini patch. Also, if you see me looking off in weird directions, it is not me just acting normal. There's a bug in here. I'm gonna get it. that time of year.
So update. We'll get an update first, and then I don't know. We'll probably find out what the DLC. They've got time now in the DLC. I don't feel like we're rushed as much anymore.
There's no time.
There is time. We got till November before the. Wait, what's the last one called? It's not platinum this time. It's
premium.
Premium. See it. Yeah, got platinum. You got premium. I'm gonna mess this up all the time. It's gonna happen. But we got till November now, right? Yep. Before we have to worry about the big last year or 2 seasons past stuff. There's one more DLC between now and then, but that we don't know about. We got time. It's okay. No rush. Relax.
If you think about it, last year we already knew, but this year we don't know. Yeah, I'm curious. Why don't we know?
There was only 4 last year.
Oh, we have Promising Hoses.
That wasn't part of the deal. That's not part of it, though. That's different.
But it was awesome.
It still is awesome, but it was different.
We want it. Come on. Tell me.
And what's the teaser on the 4 again? Because the horse pack was the bonus pack. This one's like something to make your farm more efficient or something, I believe.
Yeah.
It's like a manure. It looks like manure with a shovel in it or something.
Should be able to go into DLCs and go to year 2 season passes. They do update this equipment to improve productivity.
There you go. Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, DJ?
I forgot that so there's Monster in here. There's white Monster in this cup. But I brushed my teeth before the show, so my pearly whites could shine bright. Yeah. And I've been drinking water this whole time. But I just drink some of that. You know, you brush your teeth and then you drink orange juice.
Oh yeah.
That was worse. That was way worse. I'd love.
Don't you have you have the liquid death water?
It's just water. I got scammed. I thought it was gonna be something cool. I thought it was weird when they didn't card me.
Wait, you get carded for power
No, for
energy drinks?
Not energy drinks, like drinks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. When it says liquid death, I would have assumed that'd be something I'm having on a Friday night.
I mean, I saw it on the Bert Kreischer's podcast that he does. So I highly anticipated it to have a zest to it, and what it has is bubbles. not bad. It's so overpriced.
Sounds delicious.
It's so delicious. You know what else is delicious?
What?
The segue to today's top stories. and this is where the depression stuff sink in. So just if you're having a bad day,
man.
Be ready. I see y'all making fun of me for not having a girlfriend in the chat. Leave me alone. So big news this week. You see this? Lancey Boy quits and removes mods. Not only that, he deleted his Facebook page. I guess now they've said they've deleted their Discord, as you told me.
It looks like it. Either that or I've just been removed from it. One or the other. I'm assuming that's gone, but unless it was a personal slight.
I don't know. It does seem that there were some personal slights going on. I don't know if I was the...
Well, let's start off. Like, what started all this? Like, he released American Falls, right? That was the start of the week.
Yeah. So I've got a story to tell.
You always have. How many stories do you write in a day?
Too many. Monday evening. Today's Friday. Monday evening, Lancey Boy removed American Falls from the Mod Hub after it released Monday morning, as it was getting low ratings when compared with other maps of similar quality. And there were some complaints about certain aspects of the map by the community. Then, early on Wednesday, day and a half later, a statement was released, not by Lancey Boy, saying that he is stepping down from modding to Farming Simulator to focus on family and personal projects. Actually, that part was released by him. His Facebook was deleted. His Discord was in the process of being rebranded. I don't know if it's been deleted yet or not. However, his Twitter remains up. I think he forgot he has a Twitter because he hadn't posted there in a long time. The whole scenario may even sound familiar to you, as unfortunately this has happened a few times before over the past few years. So he says that he's not coming back, but we will have to wait and see. So far, that's the news, and if it changes, we will let you know. And that's the information I have.
Yeah, so that's the official stuff. That's all we know as of right now, I guess. But everything's been pulled, and yeah, it's unfortunate because I know there's a lot of people like, wait a minute, Stone Valley's gone as well now. What?
Yeah. So all of his mods are gone off of at least Farming Simulator 22. I haven't checked 19, but I'm guessing probably then there as well because 19 and 17 mod hubs are still supported. Let's see. I do know that there was a map that released, I guess it was yesterday, or maybe it was Wednesday, that the map required one of his mods. So that was not only removed, but all of his required mods on other maps have been removed from those maps. So you don't have to have it. Now, let's say you still have all of his mods. Cool. You can keep using them, no problem. You can probably download them off third-party sites if you're on PC. I'm on Mercedes. Be careful. I can't stop you from using them, and I can't really tell you which ones are the good ones to use. But
there's lots of good ones. Yeah, like I said, like DJ said, it's possible still to get them if you're on PC. They're still posted. They've been re-uploaded. Yes. There's whatever. If you have whatever your point or your point is on third-party mods, whatever, they're out there. I'm still a little like I get it. I understand his complaint. I can understand that. It's tough. But when you put yourself in the public sphere, unfortunately, the internet is a cruel, cruel mistress at times, let's be honest. And yeah, people have the ability to say things unfiltered and do things that don't make any sense. But I don't know. I have a tough time. You got to work through the first little bit. It always is. Even like, I don't know, DJ can attest to this as well. When you release a video the first time, or your first couple, like right when you first release a video, a lot of times the hate mob comes out right off the bat. And like, you'll notice like, oh, look at that. I've got like 25% downvotes on a video right now, for instance. And it's like, and then all of a sudden it just kind of leaves behind, and like they just come in to be a jerk and downvote you for whatever reason, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's maybe a little bit what he faced. He's got some people out there that might be jealous or might be not have the maybe even the same modding ability as he does, and just downvoted him or said things that they should do to change his maps and didn't appreciate it because he put a lot of work into it. And I don't know. I don't necessarily agree with the way he's taking it right now, but it is what it is.
I will say, when I was younger, most of you guys know I went to college for music education. I was a composer as well, and I'd written a few songs, and there was one that I was working on that really meant a lot to me. And it was the first one that I actually put in front of people that I respected to say like, hey, here's something really cool that I wrote and I think it's exciting and maybe it could go somewhere someday. And they crushed it. And it sucked. And it
hurts.
I think I was 16, maybe 15, somewhere around there. And it was the first time that I'd ever put something like that in front of people. And I was expecting them to say, oh yeah, this was great. And they just ripped it apart piece by piece. And they told me everything that was wrong with it. And it sucked. And I didn't do anything with that piece of music for probably a month. I went in for my next meeting with them and they were like, oh, how's your project coming along? I was like, I'll quit. So I said, well, you guys said it sucked. They're like, no, we just, you made some mistakes. These are what
you better. Hey, can you sing it? How do you get the song still?
No, this was no. So Xbox, it was on a hard drive. So this was a piece that I wrote on Finale, which is a music writing software. And I had written it and saved it to a hard drive, and I got an Xbox, and I tried to use the external hard drive as a place to store my extra games, but it wasn't fast enough. But I didn't know that until it was formatted, and I didn't know at the time that formatting meant that everything deleted. Anyway, I was an idiot and lost it. It was
That's too bad. I thought it'd been good to have as like the Farm Sim show intro.
That was 40-some minutes long. So it's almost as long as your intros to your live stream.
What about your YouTube career here? Have you had any videos that you've gotten that have been like super negative and you've like taken down or thought of taking down, or
just a few? I've removed a couple videos for sure early on. But yeah, the thing is, as well as with things like this, when you have people that love what you do, you have people that may find little things and things like that, and everyone takes it different. And I think that's the thing as well, is it's really difficult to see how someone's going to take something. And in this specific case, he took it the way that he did. And there's probably many other people who would have done exactly the same thing. Yep. And it's just tough because he's one of our favorite modders. He's one of our favorite people. He's a good friend of mine. I can
still remember like early in starting doing YouTube, when I was still thinking in my head, I was like, well, we'll see where this goes. Like, I might just do a couple videos here and there. And I can remember the first time I had like a video that was getting not substantial downvotes, but a couple of downvotes, and there was some negative criticizing comments made about the video. And I thought, like, I remember thinking, like, well, why am I doing this? I'm just gonna wrap this up and throw this away. I know that feeling. I can remember it still to this day. And I think you have to make a choice when you're doing this type of content, whether it be modding or making content on YouTube or wherever it may be. If you're going to just do what you want to do, or you're going to really take everything to heart. I don't think you can survive in today's day and age if you take it to heart. So hopefully Lancey finds a way to come back to this, because I think all the purists, or not even the purists, but like the community as a whole wants him here. Let's be honest. It's just a little bit of negativity. You have to be able to water yourself through that, I guess, at times.
We love you, Lance. If you need to talk about it, let us know. He has sent me a personal message, a private message from his main Facebook page to my main Facebook page, not Lancey Boy and DJ. And he just, said that he appreciated all the support through the years and that he was going to focus on family and his private projects. So there you go.
Fair enough. Well, hopefully we see him again. That is what it is. If he comes back, we'll let you know. I'm sure he will as well, but hopefully we see him again in the Farm Sim community, because I think as a whole, for sure, everyone loves his maps, so, and his content, so let's go.
Let's see what happens. Speaking of people that we love dearly in the community, I may be a bit of a fan, but hey, it's MRG. What up, dude? Yeah.
There you go. MRG knows what's up. Fellow map maker. All right.
Nap. I'm ready to take a nap. Can we take like a 10 to...
You want to take a siesta?
Yeah, let's do like a 30 to 40 minute intermission.
I thought about like finding a way to hang my green screen up so it would look like I was like floating in the back. I could like connect it on both sides. I was wondering why you look
so weird today. Yeah.
Perfect. If I could do that, I could just sit here and like whenever I had some like question to ask you, I could just kind of lean over and talk into my microphone, then go back to my nap. That'd be perfect.
Use one of your clip-on mics.
Oh yeah, I should do that too.
And boom, get like a microphone boom arm and boom like a small monitor above your head, so you can just. I say that. I mean, I've got a light. Like,
I'd have to change my camera angle like to straight down then almost too, right?
And then your wife will come in and be like, "What are you doing?"
Again.
It's YouTube. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. I promise.
DJ made me.
I promise I'm not FaceTiming with 82 Studio, who's got a new Project V. What? Oh, that was the worst project name for that. Yeah, let's move on. There's been quite a few guesses on what 82 Studios Project V could be. Have you seen this? This is
I have seen this. I think this might be one of his not the best teaser. I think we all figured this one out, didn't we?
I mean, it's either a Volvo truck, Project V, or it's not.
See, I do think that he's got this one a little on the nose. I think 82 it's not as much of a teaser as some of his other stuff, but I still love it nonetheless because he's talking about this tonight, right?
Yep. It's a good
so we can find out more tonight.
Yep, find out more tonight. Bye.
I think it's a Volvo. I definitely think it's a Volvo as well. It's a microwave.
The microwave. Stop being right.
I'm excited to see another piece of modding equipment from 82. You guys know that he does such good stuff. So I like the fact he's moving more into the branded stuff. If that's actually a Volvo, that's awesome. Like
it is kind of cool. So he's got something else. I don't know if you've seen this.
Maybe not.
This may be new to you. Well, not.
Oh no, I saw this. I did see this. Yes.
So I moved it over to the other screen so I can read it to you guys.
Lawn care. Let's go.
There we go. Lawn care. 82 Studio went live on Wednesday, 2 days ago, showing off his Lizard lawn care trailers pack, which will include 3 different trailers, with each just distinguishing as A, B, and C. There's gooseneck, a bumper pull, which is B, and then a dump trailer, which is actually not shown here. Is there
a way to put the microwave onto this? Does he say anything about that?
Actually, the microwave's inside of this trailer in the back.
Okay, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so that's where the microwave is. Good to know. Of course, different customization, configurations. You can see there's quite a few different things shown off here. One neat thing about this trailer specifically is it's got some ramps that can unfold and go off to the side. So you can pull one mower into the back and one off to the side. So anybody can go mow a yard or whatever and do what you need to do. So that is really cool. And of course, the enclosed variants on A and B. There were also lawn care trailers in testing earlier this week, but after speaking with David, it sounds like they were not his. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know whose they were, but it doesn't sound like they were his.
That sounds awfully suspicious. He did a lawn care trailer for 19, I believe, as well, didn't he?
He did, yeah. Similar pack. He's redoing some stuff, changing some things, new options, that type of thing.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I'm glad to see he's bringing that one back. I think that's like a lot of the low loader trailers and smaller flat deck trailers of sorts tend to, I don't know, like it seems like right when it comes out, when FarmCon 22 came out, there was a couple of them that got released and then we kind of forgot about them, it seems like. So it's definitely a niche that we need more mods in for sure. So he's doing it. Toothpaste t-shirt. Don't get out.
He sent me a personal message. What does he say? Oh gosh, you aren't making that t-shirt, are you? That's great. Guess we're wearing that on the Farm Sim show one day. That'll be fun. What else? What else is going on? I guess that's it for 82. But there is something pretty cool. If I were to tell you one of the top 5 search results on my channel, what do you think it would be? And don't look at the dog.
I would say probably something. I mean, number 1 would have to be toothpaste tractor, right?
Not as high as you think it would be.
Okay. And then maybe one would be like DjGoHam girlfriend ?
Nope. Nope. That's a Google search result, and don't look at the images. What else do you think it would be?
I could show you a picture of this. Is the image that shows up right now, I'm sure.
It just don't leave Gertie in her cage. Pepper's Paradise bringing back the Millennial Farmer map.
So good. I'm so happy to hear this. I knew he said it was going to be like early in the spring. What happened? Did you get it? Did you catch the bug?
I did.
Nice.
No way.
Good hands. It's like you're like the Karate Kid.
I'll never do that again.
I'm excited for this, but I mean, he did say that like come the new year, he would have an update on this. We are in almost August.
Yes. There's a lot of other stuff going on. So
there's some stuff going on. Fair enough.
They dropped the teaser video last weekend showing like the grill in the woods and Zach in the background saying, heck is that thing? They also changed the cover photo of Facebook to include Millennial Farms in addition to the other maps that they've done, Welker and Monet. Oh man, I'm so excited.
There's no other rumors about this map as of yet that I've heard, but I've heard people talking about it.
Oh, it's
like someone was saying it's going to be a 4X map. I've heard some rumors on now, and I'm like, I don't think so.
I know stuff. It ain't 4X.
Okay, there you go. So there have been some rumors flying hot and heavy on this map so far.
Mm-hmm.
It may not be true.
All I'm saying is, if you want the truth, you can ask, I don't know, a YouTuber on screen right now. Maybe I don't know why I'm crying right now. I think I caught that bug and like it's feelings
squirt
to me. I was like, oh no, I'm so upset. I'm just so excited about Millennial Farms and I'm yawning a little bit.
Well, what I will say about like this was, it might have been one of my biggest series on 19. I think might have played that the most.
Yeah.
Now the actual fields around there. This is what I always say about the Millennial Farm map. The actual farm is awesome. Like what Mapper's Paradise can do for the Millennial Farmer farm site itself. It is so true to life. Like it looks just like everything that Millennial Farmer does in his videos. It is awesome. The farmlands I found to be somewhat boring because it is the way it's the way it is.
Yeah. It's about the shop. It's about
and that's just my personal opinion on this. And anyways, I love the farm and use that a ton, obviously. And then if he gets the building packs as well, if we can get those to be able to put into other maps, because his shops are so good.
They were going through testing. So a person released Monet stuff and Millennial Farmer stuff, and I believe Welker stuff as well.
Yeah.
On third-party sites a month or two ago.
Yeah.
And I think he had those pulled. I'm not sure, but I do know that instead of complaining about it or this or that, he just said, "Oh well, I'll just release my mod hub."
There you go. So whatever. If we get them out, that's even better because I love the buildings. Like I said, the farmlands themselves, it's fine. They're farmlands and they're somewhat accurate to the area. We'll see what he does this time. Yeah, they're good. I'm excited to hear more about it, and hopefully we get to play it soon.
It's Millennial Farms, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
Now, let's go to the biggest troll in farming simulator, the editor of FarmSimNews.com.
Never heard of this guy.
Yos Moddings.
Never heard of him.
Crop calendars on any map. Now I'll show you the screenshot he posted.
Okay.
I'm going to hang on.
You gonna zoom it in a little bit or no?
I'm just zooming.
Oh, look at you zooming.
I'm zooming, baby. How do I go? Oh, yo, this wheel goes sideways. That's so cool. All right, so crop calendar, Edgewater, Saskatchewan, and he had mentioned in this post that he was on Elm Creek. He says, load the crop calendar from another map. Now,
That's nice.
I'm going to read you a story. A young man.
I feel like I'm 12 again, and you're reading me bedtime stories here all the time tonight. I don't know what's going on.
Fine. Here, I'll do it in the as if I was reading you a bedtime story. Here you go. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a prince, a knight, nay, a king, Yos Modding, asks, which maps have a good crop calendars? Do you ever wish you could use on other crop calendar maps with other maps crop calendars? That's not exactly what he said, but, well, he's working on a crop calendar mod. In the demonstration, he showed himself on Elm Creek, but wait! Using the Edgewater, Saskatchewan growth calendar. We're guessing it's going to work like the lighting option and additional features. Additional game settings mod. Crap, can't read. Yeah. But to end our story today, Yos also says that it will be PC only. It will be single player only. And there will be trade-offs. The end! Jonathan White gets a cookie.
Interesting. Man, that's an interesting mod.
That's so cool. It's
this has been one of the bigger complaints is not having the custom geos in Farm Sim. Like everyone was like, I want to play this map, but I want to play it with like a geo where I live, or something that I'd like to like have, whatever it might be. And now you might have a chance to be able to do that.
And you got a chance to do it.
I find that this could. Do you find that most modded maps tend to forget to change the crop calendar?
I don't know if they forget to change it. I've edited one, and it was so difficult.
It is. Maybe that's just it. Well, I'm always surprised when you go in. It's like, oh, it's the base game crop calendar on this map again. Oh man, I want to change it to something. I don't want to do this now. Should be later, next month or something, right? Anyways.
Yeah. Nikki's got an interesting one. Hi, DjGoHam. I had a dream about you, and it was about you giving me 20,000 mods to your PC last night. And I have ADHD. Are you a medication for it? Because I'm on Ritalin and it changed. I love your chat. Got you.
Nikki, you're awesome.
Very obviously, I'm not on medication for my ADHD, but I embrace it because it's who I am. And for some reason, some people think it's funny.
I mean, sometimes I like to try and rein you in, and other times I'm just going to sit here and see where this goes because I'm here for the ride just like the rest of you guys are, chat.
Appreciate you, Nikki. You're awesome.
Anyways, Yos, I want to see it, man. Yeah, hopefully you can get this to work properly and get everything going. I hope everything is... I'm excited to see this. It's kind of cool. I've got just 3 XML files for your own calendar.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's a geo. That's what that is. That's a map that ain't a map. That's installed that it thinks is a map, but it's not a map.
It's a geo.
But he needs to figure it out, he says.
He needs to figure it out. It's a great idea.
Why do you still have K-Bot on? You can turn it off now.
Oh, yeah. We're good. I turned it on purpose the first time. The second time, I was like, he didn't have the reaction that I thought he did.
Just see if I can get you to go for 20 minutes with the K-Bot on again.
I don't think we have can't lose that many viewers this week, man. So that's really cool, Yos. We're really excited about that. Keep it coming. Also, Mark Thor's in here. I don't know what's wrong with the map maker's calendar. Mark, you hadn't made no maps. He did modify some really cool mods for me.
Oh yeah,
that's so much fun. All right, we got one more modder to talk about. We're on the roll today. We're doing good.
Are we gonna move into something that you and I are both really awesome at?
I
mean, aren't we like the best loggers in Farm Sim?
Oh, I was like, are you about to throw my G Portal ad up without telling me again? I don't know if
I wasn't there now. But later on, maybe.
Not there yet. FDR logging. So they scared the heck out of me earlier this week. And I was very fortunate. We've got a great relationship with FDR. I was able to contact them. We chatted with them and kind of got some clarification with their approval, by the way, So on Tuesday, FDR logging reported that they had been in contact with the John Deere licensing team. And John Deere have decided not to allow any third-party additions to the forestry equipment farming simulator. And that only exists in the game. John Deere equipment provided by Giant is allowed. So those are the only ones that are allowed. FDR logging agreed to the request and will be, if haven't already, removed all current future John Deere branded mods from their public downloads. It kind of made it seem like all John Deere mods would be removed from ModHub, but after speaking with FDR, there were some clarifications. So this is where things give it like, oh, okay, that makes sense. John Deere did not request the removal of any mods, but after his talks with them, FDR logging decided to pull his mods to prevent any issues in the future. John Deere's got some really good lawyers. I don't think he does. So as John Deere mentioned, they only work directly with different licensees who are bound by contract regarding the trademarks of John Deere and the equipment. This does include ModHub. Awesome. It's some legal jargon in there, but it does include ModHub, and really, nothing changed.
It's kind of confusing that both John Deere Forestry and then John Deere Agriculture are almost kind of separate in a way, right?
Yeah. So one good thing, and I will tell you, I would have made the exact same decision. Since FDR logging are not on ModHub, what they're doing, they're just removing the 2 machines that they have now to avoid any issues in the future. They don't want any problems. Be super cool about it. FDR, you're awesome. Also invited him back on the podcast because I miss him.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of him lately. He's been MIA for a bit, right?
You've been streaming. What you doing?
I didn't see him a lot lately. Has he been streaming again? Well, I thought he was gone for a while and came back.
Yeah, it was like a couple days ago.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen him much lately. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I hear you saying.
Yeah. No, you don't. I don't think you do.
What are we talking about right now? Sorry, I'm looking at pictures on Discord. What's up?
Is it the girlfriend pictures again?
No, it's my public chat. They're just being weird.
Interesting. Fair enough. That does happen.
Anyway, so the unfortunate part about this is we all saw the posts on Tuesday, and I was like, okay, I've got to say something about this, whether I want to or not. And then started looking at it, I was like, oh, so nothing changes. Got it.
I mean, there was some concern, obviously, that all John Deere mods getting pulled from the mod hub, that would be pretty devastating.
Yeah, but it turns out mod hub is licensed by John Deere.
So you're good to go.
Good to go.
Everyone's happy.
And so is Lego. This one's not, but well, they don't see it, we're good. I should probably stop showing that so much, huh?
Yeah, because speaking of things that don't have licensing, right then, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there is one thing that does have a license we could talk about, though.
Oh?
Thank you to G-Portal for sponsoring this episode of the Farm Sim Show podcast. They host premium game servers for Farming Simulator 22 that work on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Clutch and I have both been working with them for the past few years, and they have hosted our public and private game servers ever since. If you're looking for an easy way to play multiplayer with your friends, this is the best way to do it. G-Portal servers allow you to have full control over your game, what mods are installed, permissions, and the game can be available 24/7. For Farm Sim 22, they've got a few different server options for 4 players all the way up to 16, and you can get an extra 25 gigabyte of mod space. Choose between 9 different server locations around the world to host your game, and you're ready to go. If you're interested in grabbing a game server for you and your friends, use the link for Clutch or myself at the top of the description and get 10% off all G-Portal game servers right now. Again, thank you to G-Portal for sponsoring this episode of the Farm Sim Show podcast.
And thank you to Clutch for interrupting me.
Got him.
Hey, that's cool. Jay, I'm glad you're enjoying it. He lost his license. What? No, but I did do something bad that's like worse than losing my license, I think. I don't know. It's not different. I accidentally washed my passport in the washing machine and then put it through the dryer twice, because what I didn't do is get my clothes out of the dryer because I was lazy, so I floofed them the next morning. Yeah. It came out not as flat as when I put it in my pocket. So it's currently sitting under. There were so many different better ways to do this, but I had 2 jars of peanut butter that were full and very heavy. So I just sat them on top of it, and then they've been sitting there since Monday, flattening it out.
That's good for your passport. I mean,
it's very good. The American.
Or you won't need your passport for a while. Are you coming to Canada? Is that what you're saying?
No. Are you coming to the States? Yo, let's. You want to go off script a little bit?
I mean, we usually do.
Perfect. Let's go off script for the first time this show. Man, we've gone a long time without going off script yet. Let's talk about PAX West.
Sure. I've been getting teasers from a certain Kermit a lot lately. Yep. Kermit, if you're watching, you're killing me over here, man. I'm telling you. What
I'm gonna need is for everybody in the chat to bully Clutch so that he actually goes, because I got a room. Well, to be fair,
this is not you hunting for a new girlfriend again, is it?
No, to be fair, Farmer Cop actually got the room. Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, you're awesome. You got a couple suites because they were the last thing that were at the hotel. So me and you can stay in a suite together. It's a 2-bedroom suite. You got your own bedroom. We will have to share the bathroom. We don't have to do it at the same time unless you want to do that thing we did in Boston. That's different. You gotta come, man. Come on. You did PAX West.
I'm trying. You know what? I'm trying. I've got commitments that week already that I'm trying to find a way to stick handle around. Listen, my stick handling ability sometimes is not what it used to be. Go hockey. Just stick with hockey for this. Stick handling, hockey. Don't go where your dirty little mind's going.
Okay.
And I just don't have the ability right now to stick handle enough yet. I'm trying. I'm working on it.
It's not getting better. Not getting
Trying
better.
to find a way. I'm trying to find a way. Flights are ridiculously expensive right now from Calgary down there. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because it's Labor Day. You know what I did? I got over it.
Yeah, I might have to get over it. Well, I might have to find a way to stick handle first.
I just don't. Because I don't know what it means. It just sounds like you're just saying an inappropriate thing, and this be like, no, it's just stick handling. I'm like, yeah, I don't. It's not getting better.
If I say it a couple more times, it'll get better.
It just sounds like you're handling sticks way too much.
No, that's what. Well, it is kind of, but it's you got to handle. You keep your stick on the ice so you can stick handle with both hands. And no, he doesn't get it.
I'm just gonna drink my overpriced. Get cheated in the way.
Why isn't Giants paying for it? That's a great question, Nick. You should send Giants a comment on that directly. I would love to hear that.
You should definitely ask them why they're not paying for it. We would love to for you to do that for sure. Yeah. You know what? Here we go. We're just gonna leave that up for the rest of the
There you go. So
yeah.
I know Kermit's been harassing me, trying to get me to come down as well, so we could be like the couch crew at PAX East.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I don't know. It'd be fun. I have to agree. It'd be a good time.
We're staying at the same hotel as Giants.
Yeah, the good time just disappeared there for a second. But anyways,
it's Kermit. Kermit's awesome.
So I know he's threatening to because it sounds like he may have something to show us. So I don't know. Hoping. He's like, well, maybe we'll have some stuff to show you on the last Platinum DLC. Maybe we could talk a bit more about that. I don't know.
Premium.
That's the word. Platinum. Premium. Anyways.
You did say you were going to mess it up again.
You know what? If you guys listen to anything I say, you shouldn't.
Or you could tell the future. Are you coming to PAX West?
Maybe.
If you could tell the future, it's yes or no. Maybe is not the answer here. Are aliens real? Huh?
That's what I've been told now.
Is this show real? Oh, yeah, I forgot aliens are real. They had that
aliens are real now, apparently.
I really need to go back and watch that. Was it Brian Tyler Connor, whatever his name is? Cohen? I don't know, he's like blowing up right now on YouTube. I need to go watch and see what he said about aliens.
That sounds like it did. I mean, I don't even know I don't even know what's real anymore. I think is PAX even a thing that's happening, or did the aliens make it?
All I'm saying is I know that there's a room with 2 rooms. Technically, there's 3 rooms. There's a living room in there too. You can live in there for 3 days. And there's PAX. You go there. I'm sure we'll do something.
I do already have a PAX ticket.
You do, and I do. You got the weird thing is you got a content creator one, right?
I don't know. I have no idea what I got. I just contacted them again and like, can you just give me the same one I had at PAX East? And they're like, oh yeah, here you go.
Yeah, I didn't get to see what. I think I got pressed because they hit me up actually a while back. This was not long after PAX East, and they asked for me to send over any videos I took, and I sent over the vlog that I took, and I think they gave me a press ticket. Like, I'm not press. I'm not doing news. I'm just gonna go bug people that work at other computer companies, and then hang out at FarmCon. Anyway,
yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
If you're gonna be in Seattle on September 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, I'm not gonna be able there on the 4th because I'm gonna come back here. But if you're gonna be there 1st, 2nd, 3rd, come and see me. Come hang out with us in Seattle.
And maybe if aliens exist, maybe I'll be there. We'll see.
I just feel like that you could be there. Is Clutch? Is K-Bot forcing you to tell me that you don't know if you're going to come or not?
Listen, K-Bot has no choice on the matter here. But he has to come with me if we go. Do you want him to be there?
All right, let's move on. That was great. Let's talk about. Oh yeah, there was one other thing with TNT modding. He released the changelog for Bucks County.
Is he in the chat still?
Yeah, he was earlier.
TNT, are you still in there? He was hanging out earlier.
So he released the full changelog version 1.2 of Bucks County, and he said something. Create new mod. The Giants have removed his create new mod link again, so he's got to figure that out and why that is. Used to, they could only upload a certain amount of mods, and now they've extended that. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, top mods of the week. Would you like to talk about the top mods of the week?
I mean, there's not a lot to talk about.
There's not a lot to talk about, but I did find 6 that I think are important that everyone should download and at least give a try. So that is what this list is all about. If you don't know,
Before we get into the top mods, I would have if the week would have went the way the week was supposed to go this week. How many times did I say the week this one? I can tell them a lot of, anyways. American Falls, would it have been on this list?
number 1.
I think it would have been.
No, not on this list. It would have been on the new PC, and it would have been number 1. It usually maps number 1 as well.
It would have been number 1 for sure.
Yeah.
How long was it out for before you pulled it?
Less than a day.
Yeah, it was only like 5 hours, wasn't it?
I think it was a little longer than that, but
Was it? Anyways, just kind of curious. I'm like looking at the list. I was like, yeah, would have been nice to see that on the list right now.
it would have been nice to see that on the list. There is another map that's on the list. Very beautiful. And it brings calves into the game.
Baby cows, you mean?
Little baby cows. This is Valley Spring from Ire. I think it's Ire Agri Modding. I keep saying Air, but I mean Ire. It is out now. Haha. So there is a PC only version, and now there is a crossplay version. Crossplay doesn't have the scripts and the extra little stuff, but it's not dumbed down by any means. I mean, there's new cows in here, little baby cows. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a nice looking European style map. Not bad at all. Definitely worth checking out for sure.
Irish, just
Irish is European.
I got in trouble for saying that in a new mod video or some kind of video that I made. I don't remember what kind of video it was, but I got fussed out by a lot of people. Just don't
saying Irish is not European.
Don't just say it's Irish and just move on.
Listen, all right. DJ says move on. We'll move on.
I'm trying. This is one of those times where I got roasted. Anyway, it's a beautiful map. You should definitely go check it out if you haven't already. If you have checked it out and said, not for me, that's cool. You at least gave it a shot, and that's what matters. Next is a topher. How many is this? This is what?
That's a finger.
1. This is 1. What do you get when you do 1 and 2?
You get 11, right?
2. I totally didn't move. You get 11. Volvo WIA and the bulk truck pack. These are going to tie in as well to a mod that's in the update. So, BC Bueller's Volvo semi-truck, the WIA, is officially
Yeah.
Beautiful truck. Basic's not the right word. Simple. It is, she says it is true. It's a very simple mod. It's easy to manage. It's easy to find exactly the customization options that you want. And it sounds amazing. And it's also an X2 option. I think there's an X3 option as well. I believe that's the X3 version right there. It's got so many just cool stuff. That's the cool stuff, man.
I don't know where he's getting his sound files for his trucks recently. I was messing with the old Mac he has.
Mm-hmm.
And I never really cranked the volume on it before, but it sounds amazing too. I don't know what BC Bueller's doing with his sounds, but he is putting it up there with 82 Studio right now as far as sounds go.
Well, we're very fortunate because they work together and they work really well together as well.
Yeah, I'll say. Anyways, I'm a little blown away by all this. I mean, I'm not a Volvo. I'm not a big Volvo fan by any means, but it's an awesome looking truck. Sounds great. Go check it out for sure.
Absolutely. And once you do, then make sure you get the other mod that he released, which is the bulk truck bed pack.
Yeah.
What this does, because his Mac Grain Holly Pack, the Mac that you were talking about, got updated as well. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Now it doesn't have the bed on the back of it anymore. What you have to do is get the bulk truck bed pack, and then you have 4 or 5, I think, or 6 maybe.
I can't remember anymore. Does he have pictures on it? All?
Yeah. Oh, there's a whole mod.
Yeah. Anyways, there you go.
So,
I don't know if it's on there or not, but anyways.
What mod are you on?
It's the grain hauling pack. Sorry, the grain hauling pack.
Yeah.
There it is. Go to the wrong one.
Good. Fletch normally does this, but I was the one who put the list together, so this is all new to him.
Anyways, there you go. So you got the whole pack.
Yes, the whole pack. You got a potato box in there, but the cool thing was he made it bulk, so you don't have to just use it for potatoes. It's another totally forgot the name of it real quick. Just give me comp. Lockwood. It's a Lockwood box.
Keep going. You're doing great, DJ.
Thanks, man, for
I'll zoom in for you. Hang on. You can probably read it if I zoom in. Can you read it? There you go. Look,
yeah.
it says Lockwood. See?
Look at that. See, we knew that the whole time. We were just making sure you guys were on your toes. It's a Lockwood box, but you can, and it's an X2 and an X3, and those may sound familiar because those are available on his Volvo and now on his Mac, and they've been available on 82 Studios trucks. And one of the cool things was he didn't put this on the thing. There's also a service pack set up as well, I believe, on the Mac and the Volvo. So you can make those use 82 Studio service packs. You could turn them into a
service truck.
Yeah. Service truck. Thanks, man.
I'm here to help.
Yep. You're killing it today. God,
I'm doing something. I don't know what it is.
So very, very cool there. Something that released today. I did a little bit of a presentation on Farm Sim News today as well. It was the Demco 1,200 gallon side quest.
Is that just today?
There's a link in the
yeah, but I don't like your links. I don't. It always sends me to some weird spot that I'm not expecting to go.
Yeah,
it's like you rickroll me once.
To the top. Third one at the top. Third one at the top.
Is it at the very top?
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, never mind. I found it. Look at you. You're a smart boy.
Yost today. You know what I mean? So these have been released. The 1,200 gallon side quest tanks. They are not only back, they are a little bit new as well. We've got an older version, a newer version. I think a 2022 or 2021 and 2019 logos on there. And they work currently only with one pack. You're going to need to download Custom Modding's 8R pack or 8RX. It's 8R pack. And it works with the 8Rs from 2020 and 2022 in that pack. They're the only ones without tracks. Real easy to figure out. Hopefully in the future we see some other tractors working with these. But as you can see, you can use duals on the back, duals in the front. It does get a little bit tricky because there's some collisions, so it's fun.
Yeah, these tanks, I always find these tanks are a little interesting until you get them set up, and then you're good to go. But yeah, the collisions are always a little fun to mess around with.
Yes, they are. So this is very cool. I know there's a lot of people that have been looking forward to these coming back from custom modding, and now you don't have to wait anymore. Ta-da! Now, here's something really cool. Custom Modding have said that any modder can implement support for these on their tractor mod. All they have to do is check out the mod. That's what they said.
Check out the mod.
Check it out, man. Check it out. Next up.
I feel like that's a little like tinfoil hattie a little bit, to be honest, but all right.
There's no tip.
Okay.
No, just check it out.
All right, just check it out, man. Just check it out.
Next, the American Shed with lounge. This has got a lounge in it. And
that's
it's
not the lounge right there. That's stuff.
Yeah, that's other stuff. There's a legit lounge in this thing. I want this building just so I can have this lounge.
You should put this on your own place. You should knock your house down and put this up.
Yeah, this would be so much bigger than my house.
This reminds me, like, there's a few PC mods that are very similar to this, and he's kind of taken that and made it better. I like it, and it's for all platforms now.
Yes, Sandhill Modding did a really good job with this. It's very bright and light inside. It looks really good. He's even got way over there in the side. They've got a thing of it in Giants Editor on the wall. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you could fit basically anything you want in here. There's 2 huge doors on the front. There's the biggest door, I think, in Farming Simulator on the side. Yeah.
The biggest door in Farming Simulator.
In Farming Simulator in the world. And you can change colors as well. So if you don't like the red, you can make it black, white, yellow, green, whatever.
I appreciate when modders do that for sure. That's a cool feature that doesn't get done enough, I find. If you're making a mod like this, yeah, make it so you can change colors. That's awesome. That's a cool thing.
It is very big, and it is impossible to see every side if you're placing it down on console. So, be aware.
All right. Big.
If you're on PC, I think Thunder released a mod not long ago that allows you to zoom out more. I could be wrong, but I think he did.
I don't remember.
Check that out.
Zoom out more. I just use like the dev control tools.
Didn't know you could do that. Anyway, here's a mod that me and Mr. Silly P both really liked. This is the Agricultural Fair from Chenben.
You don't think I like this? Come on. What is this?
I mean, you didn't do your mod video though.
You're right. I didn't do a mod video on this, but I still like the idea of it.
I miss you doing mod videos. I wish you were doing them. I know you hadn't done one in 4 years. Leave me alone. I still miss it. This is super cool. So you can sell anything you want here. Now, I will say, Schultz Modding has a sell anything mod, and it does exactly what this does as well. But it's
just a cool decor item to add to your map, though. That's all.
It's a cool decor item to add to your map. It is really neat. You can sell anything here. You can sell big bags, pallets, whatever. And I believe as long as modders have implemented a certain categorization of stuff, then you could sell extra pallets from other things, other productions.
I've got a question actually. Just looking at like this mod, you can see it's if you're watching a podcast or listening to a podcast, it looks like a fair or I don't even know what you want to call it, like oh man, I can't remember, the words are escaping me today, but whatever. Is there any way to add in a mod, like a placeable mod, to have like NPCs or people walking in it? Can that be added in any way, or is it just like static?
We certainly have
Farmers Market. That's the word I'm looking for.
We certainly have the modders watching right now. Omatana is in here, Mark Thor, J Turk, Poor Boy Modding, Legacy, Yost.
Yeah, is there any way to make it so you could have people actually like an NPC walking in the mod like they have on maps? Is there any way to route people in like something like this on a farmer's market? Because that would, I mean, as far as immersion goes, that would be pretty awesome. Only in maps. See, that's what I thought too.
So J Turk and Omatana both have mentioned that. So there you go. But I like your idea, Clutch. Maybe we should figure that out.
I would love to see that. I think that'd be, as far as like, I mean, there's a couple shop mods I know, even especially more so on PC, that are put the thing down and there's like a dude standing there behind the till. Like if it actually moved around, or had people like shopping inside the store, kind of looking around. I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyways.
Now I got an idea. I need to put that down, and then challenge accepted. But no, can't happen. I think we should do that. I may put one of those down on a map, but then put a bunch of my cardboard clutches around.
Oh, so there you go.
It's like it's busy. You know, people are shopping, but you look at it, you're like,
it's like a North Korean shop.
It's like a Ryan George video. Everyone has the same face. And Clutch doesn't know what I'm talking about, even though I've sent you a million Ryan George videos to go watch. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. Go watch him.
We could do that, Yost. That's a good point.
Place in a map's path. Yeah, perfect.
Anyways, so if any modders can figure that out, that'd be awesome. I don't think it can. It sounds like it can't be possible, but you never know. Maybe you just haven't tried hard enough yet, guys.
Well, here's a mod that I don't have to try hard enough anymore to get what I rightfully deserve, and you don't either.
Oh boy.
Yeah. You don't have to stop worrying. However, I did rip this mod apart in shreds.
That sounds like you. That sounds like you.
It's actually completely wrong.
Oh, yeah, I haven't looked at it
wrong
yet, to be honest.
And backwards. So,
oh, really? Okay, tell me about it.
This is the Mod Hub Awards. So here's the issue. The one they send you, I believe, for getting a console mod out. Now, there's a lot of people out here that have console mods, but I believe that has the black background.
This one here, I think, right?
Yeah. The issue is they made the silver, bronze, and gold one, not in that order specifically. They made those have the black background. Now, obviously, you can tell by your background itself. Top left-hand corner of your screen right here. He's got the silver and the bronze award there. Or the silver and the red award.
It's red, actually, yeah. So I'm missing the bronze still.
You're good. Those are the only two I'm missing. Yeah. You can see those are white.
Yeah, you're right. So what's with the black then? That's interesting. I never thought about that.
It's wrong. It's just backwards. You get sorry, JMZ. I could tell you only have one of these because you messed them all up.
So yeah, it should all have the white background, but I kind of like them. Giants, maybe you should put them in black. It looks pretty good, but don't mess mine up now. I want all white now.
Yeah. Restart. We'll just start new channels with different names and we'll do it again.
But yeah, because that there is the base one right there.
That being said, these are pretty cool. I'm excited that they exist. You can see this was laying on the ground because when you put them down, they fall.
Oh, do they really?
It's not a big deal, and I'm not complaining. Why would I complain about such a thing?
Because it fell over on you and you want to put it up.
Yeah, I put these on the list because now I can actually have my my silver and my red awards. So thank you, JMC.
Pretty cool. That's you know what? I think this was out in 19 as well, something similar.
It was, yeah. I think
whatever, they're funny. It's a funny little mod. They're okay to exist, that's for sure.
Something else okay to exist is Tom Pemberton's map, aka Ballum Road Dairy Farming. That was a terrible segue. Sorry if I said escaping. Sounded awful. It got an update this week, and the update is about 20 pages long. I'm not going to read the whole thing to you, but
please do. You should definitely do that.
It requires the new game save, which is the last thing on the list, and then everything between that and that is that. So go download the update. Make sure you do. However, there's crashing going on. The new update went into testing this afternoon today. It will hopefully fix the not loading on old gen consoles issue. The modder had to remove the outer border of the map to get this to work. So the new outer border that was added has been removed again. Read it in K-Bot voice, sure.
You should definitely read the whole thing in that voice.
New cabin shed. Number 2, new up-to-date parlor. Number 3, new grass meadow texture with larger grass. Number 4, new ground textures throughout the map. Number 5, moved milk.
You sound like an old man version of K-Bot. You don't even sound like him. You have like this. He sounds like he's like 75 and forgot to take his Metamucil this morning.
Hey, whippersnappers, get out of my yard. Where's my pills?
Oh, you're killing me. You still have it on, by the way.
I know, I took it off. Anyway, so that's how, and the good thing is we had an update from FS Landscaping. He posted in my Discord earlier today. Also, the Matt Grain hauling pack from BC Bueller Farms, as we mentioned, got an update, and it is a wonderful update that I'm totally going to pull up right now and let you guys know what it was.
It's right here. Version 2?
Version 2, yeah, it's another long one. Unfortunately, they do say it's important to note some of the changes made in the update may alter the appearance of existing vehicles. The good thing is it's been out for a week, so figure it out.
Like the truck I was talking about that sounds so good. I cranked the volume on this the other day. I'm like, man, this thing sounds good right now, and I'm blown away by it. So keep up the good work, BC Bueller. Seriously, that's awesome.
He does a good job. And then the last two on the update list are actually, Flatbed Auto Loading Trailer from Mac Trucker 921. I always love his mods. I'm a bit of a fanboy of his as well. This is version 2001. I changed unnecessary files, repetitive descriptions in the mod desk. Fixed issue of trailer only loading 3 Heston bells and to load all the ones it's supposed to, however many that is. Fix the game and keyboard control or gamepad keyboard controls, added dedicated key bindings, unloading bales, and added support for all 1 through 9x bales with the selectable bale capacity mod, which he's done on some of his other mods. There you go.
I got it just as you finished saying the words. I found it.
It's good. Now people remembered everything I said word for word. Now they could see it. I mean, yeah.
Because you want to focus on DJ's face when he's talking.
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's why I show my face in Farm Sim News. And then the last 2 updates are both FS Miner updates. Excavator Tool Pack. He added a new tool to it. And I will tell you what it is as soon as I get it pulled up. He added a crusher bucket. And he fixed the rotator shendos. I believe he's in shadows. But yeah, there you go. It's very
I'm loving what FS Miner does with all his stuff lately. I am so hoping that in whatever our next iteration is for Farming Sim, that we do have like deformable or collectible terrain, because he's going to absolutely kill it if we can get terrain like that, right?
Yes. He's a really good representation of a PC modder who turned around and started releasing some really cool stuff for all platforms, not even just PC on Mod Hub, but everybody.
Yeah. So like for those on PC, I've been messing with the terraforming mod at all that allows you to dig anywhere. You can just start digging ground wherever you want, and it's like your tool turns into a landscaping tool, but you're in the actual piece of equipment. His stuff works so good with it. Of course, he's been involved with that whole mod, but I hope that mod comes to whatever the next version of FarmSim is and makes it a little bit better. I want to see what he can do when it's like a base game setting. I hope Giants, please make this happen, please. Oh man, we can do it.
And then the last one is mower for skid steer loaders. They just reworked the model and added some more details, but it's a really nice mod. I didn't have a fifth one, so he got to be in 4 and 5.
Got to be doubled up.
Double up.
Double.
And then got some cool ones for PC and Mac. We'll just go over them real quick because they're actually just rebrands of all platform mods. The Titan standard containers and flat rack containers. We have Spano modding. 82 Studio is credited on these as well. However, his credits are in the auto loading. So all the way everything auto loads. That was 82 Studio. They work together to make it easier. Got the mod out twice as fast. So both of these are now there. The Titan brand for PC. If you guys want to put Titan on the side, or maybe you want to put Maersk or FedEx, you can do that now.
Found it finally. I clicked the wrong button.
Yeah. So these are cool, but they are, if you're on console, it's just the branding on the side. You're not missing out on a mod. You're not missing out on a new container mod.
Yep.
These are just physically, they're just got a different logo on the side.
There you
I
go.
mean, it looks cool. Looks pretty cool.
You even went to like PC only mods updates this week. You had so much time on your hands.
I did the whole script. I told you. I got so bored.
All over it. You were just waiting for me. You're like, hey, Clutch, you gonna come and hang out today, or what's going on?
It's because I spent money on the actual water and felt bad about it.
It's like I got no. There's nothing going on today as far as I got no mod video to put out. So you gotta come hang out with me. I'm lonely.
I didn't worry about
That's exactly what you said. I could have the text message. I should show it to you.
Maybe later. You got speaking of modders that are dubbed up on the list, Loki 79 with a couple updates on PC and Mac. Universal auto load on the first one. Version 1.4.1. He added vehicle settings for hay and forge pack DLC. Super important. I improved the loading and unloading of round bells and improved the frame rate when operating vehicles on foot, which was a big issue that quite a few mods are having issues with. They fixed it. So I think it may be fixed for everything now. That's wonderful. Awesome update. Heck of an update. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. One of my favorite mods.
Crazy,
next,
man. You're
also,
crazy.
Another big mod that's huge, Lumberjack mod.
Yeah, I do like that one.
Also from Loki, he added support for player speed mod and quick camera. Also resolved a conflict with the emergency pack, improved the detection of trees and stumps, and improved visualization of targeting marker.
Did we talk about the emergency pack last week?
Oh, we hadn't talked about the emergency pack at all, I don't think.
Did you use it? Have you messed around with it at all?
I did a preview video with the modder.
Okay, good. Because it cracks me up, that mod.
So
you get custom missions. That's
kind
of cool.
You could do custom missions. They created just kind of like the basic skin of the mod, and they really want modders to add their own taste and flavor to it and their own personality, if you will. So the reason the emergency pack is the way it is because the guys there are first responders, or at least Zachary was a first responder.
Yep.
So they brought in their scanner to work. They scanned the tools and the machines that they use. So these are actual 3D scans of the real pieces that they use.
That's pretty cool.
And we had everything laid out. Now, I don't know if you know what they do in Canada. I have no idea what they do here, but I certainly haven't gone past the scene and seen a blanket with a bunch of tools lined up. I'll be like, yeah, when we use this, we use this. Farming Simulator works really well.
Yeah, no, it seems pretty true to life, and I mean, yeah, the tools themselves are like it's not like there's no quick time or challenging event to move. Like, and you'd use the tools themselves, of course.
Yeah.
But it's like you have to pick up the right tool to do job A, go grab a different tool to do job B, and like then you get paid once you're done it. Like and
you can put out a flyer, and
it's such a cool thing.
So, I don't know how much of this I'm allowed to say on Giants' behalf, but I do know that it should be coming soon with the update that was not just released, but possibly sooner one.
Huh.
We'll see if I get in trouble for putting it that way. Moving on. Palette auto load specialization for Aki Mobile. This was the last update for PC and Mac players. It was version 1.11. They are moving along. Improved translations, configuration keys have been changed up a little bit. Settings of loadable objects displayed in the purchase menu. It's kind of neat. With loading on the auto load, the loaded objects are taken out of the loading list for the other auto loads. Fixed for giant trigger error. Whatever that means. It'll work better.
Done.
Lots
of auto loading updates this week.
Yeah, totally. Don't use palette auto load specialization and universal auto load at all. Not me.
Yeah. I feel like that's a big update this week for all auto load stuff. I think I noticed I was up to it in all of them as well. Cool.
This was a pretty good week for updates.
Not a great week for not a lot of stuff for mods. It was pretty quiet, right?
Yep, not an epic week. There was a lot going on, and unfortunately, like the release of the DLC kind of gotten hid in all the stuff going on.
I found like there's a lot of people that are not exactly. I find we're at a point right now where we're I don't know what kind of DLC Giants has got up their sleeve, but it seems like they're not as. It's not like the big epic DLCs we're to expect anymore in a way. Like you don't get like the Kloss or a John Deere pack.
Yeah.
Like where everyone's like, oh, I need to have this.
You think maybe Farm Sim 24 could have been a thing?
Maybe. I would have loved to have seen it, be honest. But I mean, I understand Giants is a smaller company, right? Like they're not a massive corporation. There's only so many people that go around to build new content for the game and make new changes to it. So it does make sense. It does make sense that we're still a year away at least. I get it. As much as I would love to have seen Farm Sim 24 right now.
Yeah, but it does sound like if and when Farm Sim 25 is a thing, I think we all assume that it will be. Sounds like it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to wait and see on that.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll have to wait and see. Sure will.
But yeah, like I said, I'm curious to see what they do going, like if they have a downloadable content plan for next year. And I know I've talked to Kermit specifically on this, and it's like maybe we can move away from, like it seems still very brand specific a lot of times, but maybe it's got to go more to a feature specific essentially, right? And like I've said this before, like there was, I guess, like the Alpine DLC 2 was kind of like that, but maybe more into like an animals. Like this is all equipment you're going to use to do just animal stuff.
It would be really cool. You know how like the Sims releases, they just actually are releasing, or maybe did just release a horse DLC on the Sims.
Yeah.
It would be really cool for Giants to have a DLC, maybe some, teases of what they're working on for the next game. They're like, hey, for the next game, we're thinking about doing this. It'd be really cool if we released an animal DLC to maybe do a little beta testing to see how people like this. So maybe add some ducks. Yes, I see you, Richard. Maybe add different horses, different cattle that do different things.
Where's my other farm dog? That's my other question.
When 2 farm dogs?
I want another farm dog. I want him to be able to ride the trucks with me.
What if farm dog had a puppy that he could hang out with and have a buddy that could grow up?
There we go.
Yeah,
farm puppies. We want farm puppies,
and you could pet the puppy.
Yeah, the puppy. We don't ask for much. We just everything. We literally need you to go to the end of your ropes and then just keep pushing. Don't go to bed at night. Keep working hard. Anyways, I'm excited to see what they got planned, but it does feel like the DLCs they're not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's just that they're not the big DLCs that people were typically been excited for over the last couple of generations. That's all.
Yeah, here I'm yawning right now as well.
I know there's no big bud pack, right? Like like you talk about the big DLCs from Farm Sim 17, 19, and well, going into 22. Like even the Anderson Bourgo pack, it's not a DLC we need to have now. It's kind of it's interesting. That's all.
But that is the thing as well. Like. There are a lot more things that, especially the American community and North American community, want to see in the game.
Yeah, I agree.
But I do think we're kind of running to the edge of like, what do we do for a DLC? But I think we've gotten almost everything now.
There's very few brands, right? that are missing. And I mean, I'm sure we could all name a brand we'd love to see, but at the same time,
Cleaner.
they're not. We don't have that. There's not that big, huge brand that's missing anymore. That's always been like an obvious brand that's been missing from farms, whether it be Kloss or John Deere or whatever it was back in previous games. So we'll see. I'm curious to see what they got planned for us, because they've got something planned.
Yeah. Speaking of plans, what do you got planned for this weekend?
That's a very good question. This week has been an absolute mess for me. I had huge plans this week. To be perfectly honest. I was like, hey, I'm going to stream a couple nights this week. Got a couple videos planned.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say the clutchlings and some other stuff took over my life. And so we're going to hopefully do that this weekend. I don't know exactly. I do have one video. We're doing a video this weekend. It'll be out on Idaho. Or not Idaho. Idaho, is it? Idaho? I can't even remember what map it was on now. Anyways, we do have a video coming out probably tomorrow on that. Iowa Plains. Sorry, Iowa, not Idaho. It's Iowa Plains. And we'll probably be doing a stream probably tonight. I'm going to see if I can get that through tonight. Don't quote me on that, because I never end up doing it.
I got a really long drive in the morning, so I got to leave the house at 6 a.m. Yeah. So my little cousin is getting married in a month, 2 months.
Oh, and just out of curiosity, how old's your little cousin?
7 or 8 years younger than I am. I don't know.
Okay. How's that girlfriend search going for you?
Leave me alone. I'll be the last person in my family not to get married. Leave me alone.
Should work on that.
For that matter. Leave me be, man. I'm happy. Kinda. Leave me alone. I'm not crying. You're crying. Shut up. I'm just too tired right now.
I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired.
Tired of spending money on stupid water. Totally not mad about that at all. Anyway, so she's getting married. I'm her DJ.
Yep.
Obviously, because I'm free. And I'll do an okay job. But the thing is, I need to find out, okay, what time do I set up? Where the speakers go? Do you need audio for the ceremony and the reception, or just the reception? This and that. And the thing is, as well, is I've sold all my DJ stuff. I have 2 speakers left, and they're both 4 feet tall, and they're 2,000 watts each. And I've got a set of turntables, but they're huge, and I've never actually used them for a gig. I bought them during COVID, and they just sat there, and I never used them.
Oh boy!
And I went back.
I
used the ones at the club. So and like the for the ceremony, I'm gonna have to use the DJI mics with a lapel.
Are you sure you're qualified to be a DJ still? Like, it's been like 5 years.
I don't know. And like, they want country music. I don't know any country music other than like Boot Scoot and Boogie. So I don't. It's gonna be an interesting time. Anyway, so they want to do an 8 a.m. meeting at the venue tomorrow morning.
Oh, good luck with that.
I found this out about 4 hours before the show started today, and it is a 2-hour drive. And it's funny because I'll be back home by like 10:30 in the morning.
Oh, that sounds more fun. You know what? To be fair, you can go do your drive. I've got to go do my annual medical right away, so I should go do that.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna take the convertible in the morning because it's burning up.
The Miata? Is it the Miata you're taking?
The next 5, bro. It's currently 95 degrees outside, so like on my way there, I'll have the top down because it'll be in the 60s to 70s. But on the way back, I'm gonna have to put the top up and turn the air on because it'll be too hot already.
You gonna wear a bandana when you get the top down?
No, I used to wear a bandana when I was younger in high school when I had long hair. I had to wear a bandana when I wasn't, going to school. When I was in school, I was like that, I was that guy who had to like. I got pictures somewhere. I'll see if I can share some.
I did have this is no lying here. This is something one of my buddies said. He's like, convertible Miatas are for chicks and dudes who wear bandanas, is what his saying was. And I remember just kind of laughing about it. I'm like, is that the same as Jeeps too?
It's not a full convertible. It's a target top.
Oh, okay.
So you look at it, you're like, well.
And I like the fact that you have to explain that to me. Thanks.
Yeah. We have a Lamborghini Lego set at Walmart that they accidentally put out a week early at every Walmart. No things.
You got some videos coming out though. Other than that, though, right? You're not just going to go to a wedding and that's it.
Yeah, that's in 2 months. Oh yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, no, I've got Court Farms episode 5 coming out tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. I'll do a replay of this podcast at 3 p.m. just later in the day, and then I will do Court Farms episode 6 on Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. So got both those recorded using that new recording box thing, and working pretty well. 4K stuff. Oh, I have an update to my internet situation.
Oh boy.
Remember last week I was all like, I'm getting fiber.
Yeah, you were talking big game.
Yeah. Didn't hear me talking about it, did you?
No. What happened?
All right. So called them before the show, set up the appointment. 2 gig fiber I was supposed to get. After the show, I got an email, and it was a confirmation email saying, like, this is what you have ordered. Here's a list of everything. We're just confirming. If there's any questions, give us a call. I called them back immediately after the show last week. As soon as I put all the food in the refrigerator, it was great. Thank you all. By the way, I ate everything. Called it back and said, hey, it says 1 gig internet, and then it has a price, but below it says 1 gig add-on with no price. Just want to make sure that I'm getting 2 gigs and I'm paying for 2 gigs. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's what this is. 2 gig fiber. I was like, all right, cool. That was on Friday. Skipped to Monday afternoon. Dude shows up. I start showing him around saying, I need internet here. Eventually, I'm going to have to put it here as well. I want to get rid of the mesh system and just do actual like hardwired internet boxes around the house. So I got full 2 gig everywhere, not just like 2 gig here and then 1 gig in that room back there and then like 10 upstairs. When there's 4 in a row, once you get upstairs, there's not a lot of internet left. And he's like, all right, well, I don't know if we could do that with the cable internet, but we'll see what we can do. I said, do what now? He's like, yeah, we don't have fiber here. I got you on my purchase order here for cable internet. I was like, yeah, I don't need that. I have that. Not from you guys, but I have that. He's like, oh, we need to figure this out. So it turns out the people at the main office, they're like, oh, yeah, we'll sign you up for 2 gig fiber. That'd be great. Yeah. I guess somebody didn't check to see if it was available in my area. Now, you remember I told you I got that little flyer in the mail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it ain't here. It just ain't here. I asked, I said, was it coming? He said, we don't have plans.
I mean, you can use my fiber if you want. Anytime you want. Come on over.
I'd love to. I'd love to be able to do news and mod videos in 4K.
Come on, hang out.
Taking an hour to upload a Court Farms.
Come on over and hang out. There's room right back here. We got room right behind me. You can. I'll just move the G Portal game service sign.
Yeah.
You can sit right there. It'll be great, and I'll just sit in the background. It'll be fine. Cool. I'm not even here most of the time.
Can I bring my drum set?
Yeah, why not? The kids will love it. The clutch things, they're good at. They love drums.
Probably not gonna bring it. Anyway, yeah. So fiber is not only not here, but they need my fiber. Get out of here. Yeah, they called me back on Tuesday, asked if there was anything they could do. If there was any way.
Did you respond with, yeah, put fiber in?
Yeah, of course I did.
I was gonna say, yeah, there is something you can do.
And then they just kept like asking, and they were like, we really want to be able to do something for you, and this, that. I said, look, I appreciate you guys being so nice, so kind. I said, everybody I've spoken to has been really nice, like genuinely nice. However, I understand what you're doing right now. You're trying to sell me something so you can get a little bit of bonus, and I'm not interested because you have nothing for me. I said, if you put fiber out here, I'll quit my internet company. I'll switch over right away. But until then, you can't do anything for me. They're like, okay, well, have a nice day.
That sounds like a fun conversation to have had. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that.
I was trying to be so
Why
nice.
didn't you buy your house in a spot that already had fiber? I don't understand. You should have researched this. I mean, you should have known this when you bought your house, right?
Yeah, I knew. I still had the same internet that I had when I was living in. Well, everybody knows I lived in Boone. When I lived there.
Yeah.
So I've got the exact same service here. I even have the same modem that I had there. It works fine. No issues with the internet. Yeah, it was one of those like, man, I feel like I've been bamboozled. And then I got tricked into buying water.
I feel like you are just a sucker for gimmicks, that's all.
This week has sucked.
Speaking of which, but we're going to move on to next week. But unfortunately, I don't know what we're going to be able to do the show next week. So just a heads up, I am not available Friday.
It's actually that's cool. The Meg 2 comes to theaters next Friday, so I'll go to the movie.
There you go. You go to movies with your girlfriend?
I'll go watch. Shut up, man. Just leave me alone. All right. It's just me and the Miata. All right.
Then the bandana
is my bandana. You know what? I'm gonna take my hair light with me too.
Do you got a DjGoHam bandana by chance?
I don't know. I got.
Are you lying?
No, I got DjGoHam masks.
You look like you're lying. You can put a mask on as be a bandana over top of your head, right? Wrap it around your ears.
I think I broke the stand. Is it still lighting up my hair? There we go.
This show does need more singing. We have drumming, but no singing.
The issue is if I can't do the show, he never does the show. And if he can't do the show, I never do the show. But the thing is, fortunately for us, there's a wish.com version of this Amazon presentation.
This is not an Amazon presentation, but okay.
It's like the free version of Netflix.
Exactly. So yeah, next week we'll have to see. We'll have to talk about. We'll figure out if we can do the show, if we have to push it or pull it or put it forward or pull it back. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Anyway, so the thing is, the next week, August 11th, that Friday in 2 weeks, that's my dad's birthday. We're going out for dinner. Okay. Usually we're done before we do that, so that should be okay.
We're pulling along today.
Yeah, the 18th, I'm still here, but I am leaving town the next day.
We'll find a way. We'll make it work, DJ. Don't worry. You just settle your little. You're getting your little undies into a knot here. I don't like it.
You know what we could do on September 1st? We could do another live show from PAX.
Yeah, we could. The thing is, I think even if I show up, it'll be like that morning.
Yeah, that's okay.
It'll be well, because it'll be Pacific time, so it'll be like normal anyways, because it'll be like 2:00 my time start. Yeah, maybe it'll fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that day is going to be really weird for me because the last time I went to the West Coast, I woke up at like 4 a.m, which was actually late for me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be doing Farm Sim news and new mods from the hotel room that morning and then go into the event late. But I'm going to get to the event probably before it opens because the time difference is so weird. All right, look. Leave me alone.
Love it. Anyways, I got to get going. I got to go do a medical thing. Stupid annual medicals. Love it. Anyways, you got my annual whatever. You got to go talk to the doc once a year, right? Make sure everything's working still. No?
Does it involve a Lego man?
I wish. He's got smaller fingers.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Thanks for watching today, guys. Maybe we'll see you next week if we can figure out what time it'll be at. Otherwise, we'll see you soon. I don't know when.
I'm actually good for the next month.
There you go. That's what DJ's trying to say. Yeah, that's about it for today, though. Like I said, lots of crazy news. Hopefully, you guys get things sorted out. Lancey, please come back. We're here for you, man. We're here. We want to see your stuff. So, other than that, DJ, any final thoughts?
Don't feed the ducks. And I almost said the other thing. Let's just get out of here. Y'all have a good one. Have a wonderful weekend playing Farm Sim or whatever else you're doing. We'll see you guys on Monday.
See you guys. Cheers.
While we was doing the thing, I got an email from Netflix and we just added a documentary you may like. And it's not the Farm Sim show, but I think it'd be funny if it was. It should be. It should be. Hey, I have a question for you though. Oh, tell me. Okay, we have the new song. Do you remember the old song? I don't know. I think the old song for the Farm Sim show might have been better. I mean, that one just got big dumb.
When I whack 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 bow, bam 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 down. Farm Sim Show, baby. The Sim Show.
Sim show. I think it was better. Our producer's been drinking liquid death. Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny? I think my internet just went out. Huh, interesting. So I'm talking to myself. How do I hear you? Oh no, never mind. It went back. Okay. Well, that was an interesting show. I think there needs to be more K-bot in the show next time, guys. So maybe next time we can make that happen. Yeah, well, I mean, not next time, but it sounds like you don't want to do it anymore. Hey, FarmCon just went live. Oh, did he? Well, you should go see him then. Maybe we'll go harass him as K-bot for a bit. That's in FarmCon. I just burped a little bit. Oh, he goes live in 7 minutes and 53 seconds. It's stupid. Just go live. No one cares. Just go. Nobody cares. I'm gonna get ready to go live in 10 minutes. Do it. Just go live. Painful. Well, see you guys. I'm gonna go see FarmCon. I'll see you guys there.